Welcome, my knights. What's up, guys? It's Pixelated-TEDAPO-LLOSVE. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome back to Medieval Kingdoms Total War. This one is a 2 vs 2 siege battle, and this one is really awesome. So, you know the last 12-12 battle, I mentioned that they recently updated the game. They added some new factions. Well, they also updated the settlements, the buildings within the settlements, and it looks amazing. It looks so good, and it really just makes the mod come together, and it just feels like a true medieval settlement. So this is just crazy. Me and Jackie Fish were playing in this battle. We were cheesing the whole time because of how cool it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what this settlement looks like. If you've never seen this before, you might want to be sitting down, because I don't know if you guys can handle this. You might just pass out here a little bit because this is so insane. All right, here we go, guys. Get ready for this. We need some epic music for this moment right here. Look at this. That looks fantastic. And look at the keep back here. This is my favorite part. Look at the towers and the keep. That is so cool. So obviously, yes, they took the Warhammer Empire or Britannia buildings here, and they do look a little cartoonish in a way. I mean, obviously this is not true historical, you know, like medieval architecture here, where the base is skinnier than the top of the building, which, you know, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But when you're playing the battle and you're focusing on your troops and you just see these buildings in the background, it pulls you into the time period. It's really immersive, and it's really cool. And the whole time I was just so focused on these buildings during this fight. I was just flying around looking through the buildings. It's just amazing that they were able to do this, take these buildings from Warhammer, and you can see on the buildings they've got like shields, little wooden shields with like sigils and coat of arms and stuff. That's just so cool. So I'm just so excited to show you this battle and to witness this great siege battle. And again, this is my favorite part right here. These siege towers are from Britannia. They look pretty cool. The keep over here, it looks awesome. You can fight all around it. It's amazing how a cosmetic upgrade like this can make the mod feel that much more impressive. So what can this mod not do, really? This is amazing. So let's go ahead, stop cheesing so much, and we'll go ahead and look at the factions and get this battle underway. So I am attacking with Jackie Fish. I'm commanding the Republic of Venice. Jackie Fish, he is commanding the Kingdom of Sicily. And then we have two defenders. UD player is commanding the Kingdom of Norway, and his ally is the Kingdom of Bohemia, and his name is the One Man Clan. So pretty cool factions. This is the same exact factions from the last battle. Sorry about that, guys, but I really wanted to show you this settlement because it's going to be so much fun watching this, seeing the troops fight in the streets next to these really cool buildings. It's gonna be great. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's just beautiful. It's awesome. All right, so let's look at these factions in detail. So we'll start with my army comp. We're gonna go pretty fast through this. So Republic of Venice. I am bringing some foot knights here. They look really cool. I like the detail in these guys. They look pretty sweet. And then back here, I've got 3 units of the foot condottieri. They're pretty sweet. I believe this is like a mercenary unit, so it's pretty nice pole arms type unit. Back here, I have my Doge of Venice, and then I have some knights, very flashy knights, and then I've got some mounted free company just to protect my army in case the enemy sallies out with some cav. Back here, I've got some crossbows, and then I'm also bringing 2 units of free company longbows. And for the rest of my army in the front line, they're going to be the first ones taking the walls. I've got some swordsmen. So pretty solid. I believe they're high period, so they're not as bad as, you know, early period. They should do all right. And then I've got a new unit here that we've never seen before, the Great Bombard. Fan-freaking-tastic. This thing, it takes forever to reload, but it does a ton of damage. It can knock down a tower in 1 hit. So let's move on to Sicily, commanded by Jackie Fish. He's got some Muslim archers for his archer force. And then back here, he's got some swordsmen. They look really cool, the Sicilian swordsmen. And then he has the King of Sicily, the nice late period with the nice steel plate there. And then he has the Sicilian nobles for his main cav. They're the high period nobles. And then over here, he's got more spears, I believe. Yeah, he's got some spear sergeants, high period, and I believe late period. So a mix of different time periods there. Don't question it. Don't question it. And then in the front here, he's got some men-at-arms, which look pretty cool. So that's pretty much his army. He's also bringing a great bombard, which I believe he's about to fire. So let's kind of stay put right here because I want to witness this. This is going to be great. There we go. All right, it fires, and it's going to shoot into this tower. One hit knocks down the tower and even destroys or kills some of the macemen here. Fantastic start to this battle. It's just, I love it. It's just, you might have to put a limit on the great bombard here, but it just does so much damage, and it's so awesome. So let's real quick go through the defending armies here. We'll start with the Kingdom of Norway. Again, we're gonna go super fast. So he's got his heavy melee over here. He also has some crossbows stationed up on the walls, kind of, you know, protecting the walls, getting ready to fire down at our forces. And he also has more reserves over here. He's got the herdmen back here. Pretty nice, solid infantry there. He's also got some candlemen in the mix, which is that really cool spear unit. And that's pretty much it for Norway. He has some cav in the back here. He's got his knights back here, walking with the people, getting ready to fight for the people. So we'll move on to Bohemia. Most of his forces are defending the keep. So he's got the, or that's actually the King of Norway. But yeah, the Bohemia, he's got his halberdiers in the back. He has his Pavi spears in the back. He also, here's his king. He's actually dismounted him. Don't know how to pronounce that name, so I'm not even going to try, but I assume it's some famous king of Bohemia. So yeah, here's more Pavis and halberds. I just look at that. Just look the background of that fort over there. It just looks so cool. And then he has a lot of crossbows and swordsmen, macemen. Oh, there goes the other wall. And there goes like the other half of those macemen. Unfortunately, he left them up there, so they're really crumbling at this point. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the armies. Just a lot of crossbows and infantry, classic defending force here. So we'll go ahead and, well, I think the battle's about to begin here. We do get a couple shots off. You don't really miss much, so I'll just fast forward to the point where we start advancing for the walls. Alright guys, so here we go. The battle is about to begin. The siege towers are moving forward, and you can see that we destroyed some of their defenses here. We took out some of the siege, or the arrow towers, and we also destroyed a section of the wall so we can charge in there and do some damage. So hopefully we can take this out. We are trying to time this perfectly so we attack the walls at the same time so we can really support each other. And another thing I forgot to mention about the Great Bombard is that the range of this thing is unbelievable. So you see, oh wait, watch this. You see where it's firing at? Look at it. It's going all the way. You see the cannonball? It's going through the air, and it actually hits the siege tower back here. That is a crazy amount of, or that's a large distance it can fire, which is insane. So that's another thing about the Great Bombard, which makes it crazy OP there. But it is a great bombard. I mean, it's pretty great, you know? So finally, my siege towers are getting super close to this wall here. You can see that's a UD player. By the way, he's a fellow Total War YouTuber. Check him out. There's a link down below in the description. He is falling back his troops. He's getting his crossbows out of there. He doesn't want them to get, you know, stuck in melee against my swordsmen. My swordsmen are slowly pushing forward here. They're going to get really close pretty soon. They're going to charge at the walls and take the walls through force. And you can see, oh, Jackie Fish already moving in some of his foot men-at-arms. So they're now charging into the walls here. Look at that. And look at those medieval buildings in the background. Does not, I mean, that really pulls you in. It's awesome. It is so awesome. So there they go, trying to support each other, trying to take these walls. You can look down this wall here. I think yes, he is pushing through this breach point. And really not a lot is going on here. It's pretty even. I mean, these Pavi spears are really tough to break through. So it's probably going to be a while until he can actually break through this choke point. He might have to send up archers or something to try to, you know, weaken them a little bit. And he's also got some troops coming up this way. Actually, you know what? I think it glitches out here. Yeah, see, that's the tricky thing about Total War Attila, is that if you start destroying arrow towers, the walls can glitch out. So unfortunately, he can't get his men on the wall. It's really silly. I wish it wasn't like that on Total War Attila, but it is. What can you do? All right, so we'll head back over here where I'm now pushing forward some of my swordsmen into the fight, trying to take the walls. We can see more of my men coming up this way. You can see UD player, he actually sent up more swordsmen. And just look at this, look at this. He's pushing up his men. Oh, the medieval buildings. I'm going to be saying that over and over. Oh, the medieval buildings in the background. But yeah, it looks so freaking cool. So now he's going to send up more reinforcements to try to prevent me from taking these walls. Turn back on the HUD so we can kind of see what's going on here. So you can see where my units are and where his units are. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to pour in more troops. I've got another siege tower coming up this way with more fresh swordsmen ready to kill the enemy. So they're going to get ready and unload here. I love it. This is my favorite thing in Total War. These siege battles are just so much fun. There we go. There they go, charging out. They definitely needed that support there in the center, because now we're attacking most of their infantry from multiple flanks here. Charge! Take the walls! Take the walls! Excellent. Let's see what's going on this side. You can see there's another great wall battle going on here. Arrows flying overhead. I've got my free company trying to focus down his men that are defending the walls. That guy just lost his foot over there. That's awesome. I mean, that sucks for him, but, you know, it's awesome for us. So now I'm setting up some of my more elite infantry, like my foot knights. Where's their swords? They don't have swords. They're just going in with their fists. That's a bit strange. So yeah, their swords are not loading in. You know, it is a mod. They're going to have small glitches like this. It's understandable. Jackie Fish still fighting off some elite infantry with his foot men-at-arms. Let's head over here. We're head over to the breach point over here, where he's setting up more and more men. Just trying to hold back this horde of foot men-at-arms. I think he's got about, does he have 3 units in one area? Is that, yeah, he's got 3 foot men-at-arms trying to push in here. And unfortunately, Jackie Fish wasn't able to attack over there, but that's okay. I don't think it's going to be super important. We're going to be able to break through here soon enough. I mean, we're having a lot of success on these walls. My archers back here putting up some great support. Yes, fire down on the enemy. So you can see he's got some swordsmen here. His herdmen, I'm trying to take them out. Not a great angle, but it could be worse. Come on, another volley. Here we go. They are using heavy shot. They can penetrate that enemy armor. It's also got some bombard up on the walls there. We can see here that he's actually got some swordsmen breaking at this fight. That arrow tower over there doing a lot of damage to my troops, but that's okay. We should be all right. We're having a lot of success over here taking out these walls. And yet, pretty much, I think he's given up over here. You can see he's falling back his infantry. He realizes that he cannot hold this wall and he cannot defend too much. He doesn't want to spread out his troops too thin, so he's got to fall back and go to more strategic choke points. So right now, I'm just going to finish off most of the enemy forces that are desperately holding against such mass numbers here. But there they go. They are breaking and they're going to flee for their lives. Maybe try to hide in one of these really cool looking buildings over here. Let's head back over to this main fight. This is still going on for a pretty long time over here. You can see it's a bit more of a struggle for both parties. Sorry, I'm just so excited about this battle. I can't even talk right. You still have my reserves back here, just cheering with their invisible swords. Oh, there goes that arrow fire coming in. I am getting some friendly fire, but what can you do? Sure, it will kill some of our own men, but it will also kill a lot of theirs. Oh, actually, here comes some enemy fire coming in as well. He's got his crossbows down here. Actually, a really good position. I mean, it's a little tricky for crossbows because they kind of have to fire up. You know, crossbows are better at firing directly towards the enemy, but it should still help out his forces. But again, we are breaking his troops, and you can see the blood. Oh, someone just lost their head. And no respect right there, just disgracing the enemy. And you see, yeah, the blood all over the place. We're taking these walls. He's still holding with his elite macemen. The macemen are going to be able to hold for a pretty long time here. But Jackiefish, he's kind of struggling over here. He's having a tough time breaking through. This is actually a really good spot for crossbows because they've got such a good target right here since they're up on this mound. So it's going to make it kind of challenging for Jackiefish. And since I was able to break through this wall over here, and I'm now taking this this gate so I can pour in the rest of my army, I'm gonna try to send my men around the streets here and get behind the defending forces that are keeping back Jackiefish. So I'm gonna try to support him there. So let's go nice and slow through this fight here. Get rid of the HUD. Chaotic medieval battle. This is just fantastic. Again, very good job to the modders of this mod. They have been doing a very excellent job making the medieval world come to life. And this is pretty much Medieval 3 right here. The game that we will never get from CA. We're just gonna have to mod it. And to be honest, I really can't complain. Cannot complain. So more forces coming in from Jackiefish. He's now sending in his more elite troops here. He's got a lot of reserves back here over there. So you can see he's got some swordsmen, he's got some spearmen, and he's got a lot of swordsmen up close next to the wall as well. So he's going to be able to have a lot of forces to be able to break through later on in the late stages of the battle. I cannot talk today, Jesus. But yeah, now I'm setting up my victorious swordsmen, and I'm going to slowly march them forward over to support Jackiefish. Again, I don't want to get them too tired or they will not be effective in combat. And we did take this gate, so I'm going to send in more infantry. So I'm pretty much going to send in my entire army into this gate and prepare them for the second wave here, the second defense that they've got a lot of troops. Look at this. Look at this. They are falling back. A lot of men getting ready to hold right here. Oh, the siege tower crumbles there. Oh, wait. No, it reappears. Amazing. That is truly magic. That looks pretty cool. That's what it looks like. The destroyed arrow tower here. These arrow towers actually don't fire arrows, so they're all completely cosmetic, which I think is pretty good. They would be a little bit overpowered if they fired arrows. It'd be insane trying to take that keep. Because the arrow towers in this game, they're so OP in Total War Attila. But the brave macemen of Bohemia continue to hold on for a very impressive amount of time. They just will not break to the overwhelming odds of my infantry. And it looks like Jackiefish is outnumbered over here to the macemen. Oh, we got some catapults coming in. Artillery fire. See, has he taken this gate? No, oil is still coming down. You can see they're burning some of the foot men-at-arms here. They are breaking. Maybe Jackiefish was just testing to see if the oil was still in operational. Alright, so this is where things start to get pretty interesting. He charges in his cav over on this side at my infantry. This is some of my victorious infantry that were able to come down from the walls. And you can see that we've pretty much won over on this side. So what I'm doing now is I'm sending down my infantry to support Jackiefish's infantry that are stuck on these walls. But then I realized that I can't actually charge up there because we destroyed these arrow towers, and once you do that, you can't actually go up the stairs this way. So there's not much I can really do here except for get ready to take on some of their cavalry that are, well, actually they're turning. They're going to go through the streets here. They're going to charge. They're actually going through the buildings there. Some impressive cav there. But yeah, they're taking on my swordsmen. And just how cool is this? This really feels like a medieval street battle right here. So this cav unit, I was actually really impressed here. These knights, they hold out for such a long time, even though we have them completely outnumbered. So a nice struggle right here. So they're holding on for dear life. I've got my infantry now pushing towards the gate because I'm trying to support Jackie over there so he can get inside the gate. He's got his candlemen holding back my my swordsmen. Actually, are we breaking them? No, they're actually running through. He's running through his candlemen. I think he's trying to get up the stairs over here. I don't know, but it's causing them to break. So I'm just going to continue to focus over here on the next spearman unit here. Oh, we got some buildings that are catching on fire. That looks awesome. And look at it. He actually breaks some of my swordsmen. Those knights, man. Oh my god, this looks so cool. The building is on fire. The trees are on fire. We just can't break that cap. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm sending in my knights now. I can't believe that his knights are still... Look at that. They're about half strength there. So I'm going to disengage my knights because I see a much better opportunity to take out some of his artillery. You see that he's really not trying to protect his artillery, and he's also moving down some of these guns, which I literally have no idea how to even try to pronounce this name. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even going to try. But yeah, that's what they're called. They're medium gunners. They're tier 3. But unfortunately, they don't know what's coming their way. They don't know what they're about to face here, where I'm charging in my knights. And let's just watch the point of view of these knights here. Let's just enjoy it. Let's just look around the city. Look at this. This is it feels like it's the real thing, guys. All right, so we're going to turn the corner here. Get ready to charge, brave knights. Here we go. It's a little glitchy, but that's all right. Here we go. Charge in. There's the gunners. Just wait. Look at the buildings in the background. That is so cool. All right, we're going to charge in and crush their dreams. Just obliterate their dreams there. And just with that one epic charge, we take out that very deadly hand gunner unit. So we do not have to worry about them, you know, cutting down, slicing down our troops with every volley of those handgunners. So I'm going to sit in here and continue to chop them up, make sure they don't return to the fight. And again, it looks like the swords are not loading in for my cav here. Whenever they drop their lances and they fight with their swords, it just looks like they're swinging their fists, which is unfortunate. Hopefully they fix that in the future patch. Now we're going to continue on and charge into the next unit. Come on, guys. Let's keep moving. Yeah, we're moving on to the next unit here. That is so cool. We're going to take out the catapults. I kind of like this just view of one unit here. It's kind of like Life of a Soldier. Very nice. We're now taking out this catapult. Completely undefended. Looks like they're kind of giving up on this secondary defense. They might be falling back to their third layer of defense pretty soon here. My brave knights of Venice. We're going to continue to push on even more. And we're going to go to the gate. So now we're going to run down these troops here. These guys don't really stand a chance here. Come on, guys. Keep pushing. I know I don't usually do this, but I think this is a cool way to look at the battle. Just changing it up a little bit. Here we go. Now we're turning. And there's the gate. You see the gate? And we're going to come in and support Jackie Fisher's troops. Charge! Charge! Awesome. So now we have them surrounded. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this view. So that, yep, they're already breaking. You can see my infantry. They're still trying to push down this way. We're attacking them on multiple fronts. And we're getting close to conquering this this gate so we can push in more troops. The fight on the walls here is still going on. But I think we've got it under control. And now my infantry, they are victorious. They finally destroyed the knights over here. It was only a matter of time because I had so many troops here fighting them. But they put up a great last stand. They destroyed a lot of my units. But finally, we put justice upon those knights. And we're now going to continue to pursue the enemy, charge up the infantry. You can see the rest of my infantry going through the gates here. Getting ready, just resting them up. I don't want them to be too tired. So they're going to be sending up more forces pretty soon. So let's go back over to this fight. This is where most of the action is going on here. Got more knights coming down. His Pavi's spears, they are breaking because they are surrounded. Oh, look at the Pavis archers going up the stairs over there. That looks pretty cool. Yes. Break them. Oh, they're wavering. They are broken, but they're not shattered. They could return to the battle, so we got to make sure we kill them all. Kill them all. All right, so what do we got over here? Is this a cannon? The Great Bombard. He brought a Great Bombard. I had no idea. I didn't even realize that during the live battle. Oh, I got more cav charging in. Just trying to take out vulnerable units that are left out in the open. He's got his handgunners over here. So this is my mounted free company taking out these handgunners. The men flying around there. Looks great, man. Looks great. Oh, it looks like we got a little tavern here. A little tavern we can go in. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot to show you this. But look at this over here. We got a dwarven building. Look at this. So somehow a dwarven building here. Some kind of, I don't know what this is. But yeah, it spawned into the building. Hopefully they can fix that. I don't really want to see that in my medieval battles, but again, it's pretty funny. It's pretty great. If it's something I have to see every once in a while, I really could care less. It's not that big of a deal, so I really can't complain. But I just thought it was pretty goofy there. So now I'm moving up more of my my foot cantieri. They're gonna try to silence those arrow towers, capture strategic points on the battlefield, and silence all those arrow towers because they will get a lot of kills. Let's head back over to the walls here, where the fight is still going on. Amazingly enough, his macemen, even though they are surrounded, outnumbered, they fight on these walls. Look at that background. Fantastic. It's a little laggy here, guys. That's just Total War Attila for you. More of my troops pouring through the gate. Now that we conquered it, we don't have to worry about the oil anymore. And Jackie Fish is now making a push towards the final location of the defense here. And I was just so excited to finally reach this point of the battle because I just wanted to fight right here because I thought it would look so cool. So yes, finally Jackie Fish, he's moving in some of his swordsmen. Let's watch the point of view of these swordsmen. You can see the halberdiers ready to hold their great keep here. Archers are firing in the background. Here we go. Charge in, men. Charge. Yeah, unfortunately, you kind of run through the buildings here and there. You can see they're not really solid buildings. That is so cool. That is such a cool shot right there. All right, let's exit out of here. Zoom out. You can see he's pushing up more and more of his spadaccini, his swordsman, aka swordsman. Yeah, so we could have easily just sat back and shot with our archers. But if you look at the balance of power, it's pretty much in our favor. So we didn't want to waste, we didn't want to sit back and be those kind of players. So we decided to just charge in our infantry and take on these halberdiers head on. My mission here was to attack the center in this flank. Unfortunately, I'm still kind of waiting for my infantry to get into position. You can see they're still pretty far behind. I do have a large amount of infantry pushing towards the center here. My foot knights. Oh my god. Look at that point of view, man. Like, I just can't get over it. It's just so, it looks so cool. So you guys definitely download this this mod here or the update, because it's just so awesome. You can see some of the arrow towers back there have been destroyed because of our great bombard. Oh, Jackie Fish actually flanking around with some of his Sicilian nobles here. That is huge right there. We're going to be able to break through these halberdiers, do a lot of damage. Nice fight right there. He's got some of his crossbows sitting back in reserve, just trying to fire down as many enemies as possible. My troops are still trying to make their way up this way. Let's see. Yeah, they're going down the center. I'm now charging up my my foot cantieri. And they're almost there. And just, again, let's look at the point of view of these guys. Oh, come on. What is this? All right, there we go. Look at that. They're climbing up the hill here, and then there it is, the great keep of the enemy. We will soon attack it and take it for ourselves. There we go. You can see that you got taverns in the background, houses and civilians. That just looks amazing. Arrows coming down, crashing down on the enemy forces. I think my crossbows are in range. All right, I'm going to let my guys rest up. You can hear them breathing very heavily because they are very tired. They've been traveling a great distance. Here we go, though. Gave them a couple breaths. We're going to charge in, take on the Pavis as they hold at their great keep. Oh my god, my men got slaughtered. Oh my god. Never ever charge into halberdiers like that. Here comes reserves though. We got Muslim archers. They're dropping their bows, taking their axes out, ready to take on the enemy. And now we have more knights charging in as well. Those halberdiers though got a ton of kills. Let's see what's going on at other fronts. You can see I'm attacking this side as well. Jackiefish sending in some support. He's got the Sicilian nobles supporting us as my foot cantieri take out the Pavi spears. It's so cool. I mean, this is just so cool. Alright, so we're doing alright here. Jackiefish is doing a lot of damage, but the enemy holds on. So how he got around to attacking the backside of that other flank there, you can see we can travel around this main fort and attack the backs of the enemy. There we go. They're wavering. The Pavi spears, which is a really tough unit to break through, waver so quickly because we outflanked them with the cav. And now my foot cantieri, they are going to slaughter what's left of those Pavi spears. Jackiefish's cav, he's going to disengage and join the fight somewhere else. But the general continues to hold on. We have UD players general still holding on over here as well. Look at that nice combo here. The halberdiers and the general holding back this main front. Oh, here comes a cav charge. Jackiefish able to sneak in some of his Sicilian nobles. But he's got his Pavi's shields. They're going to go into square formation because they realize that they are about to be surrounded here. So this formation is so tough to crack. If you guys have the opportunity of taking on a formation like this, use your crossbows. Just let the crossbows do all the work. For us though, we're just going to charge in our infantry and our cav because, you know, we want a nice epic conclusion to this battle. It's so cool, man. It really does feel like they're fighting for a castle here. Come on, Muslim archers. Come on, spear sergeants. I'm going to go ahead and push in my cav. Oh, nice. These are my knights trying to get behind the halberdiers and support this infantry as they continue to fight on. This right here is my favorite part of the battle. Just so cool looking. Jackiefish still struggling to break through these spears here. The halberdiers holding back another massive horde of spearmen, or I'm sorry, swordsmen. The enemy now charging in some crossbows to support his infantry in the front line. Very nasty, bloody fight right here. The knights that I charged into the back of the halberdiers, they are breaking. I just pushed them too hard there. And finally, I've got infantry breaking through this way. Charging in. Take this keep. Come on. There goes another unit charging in. Trying to overwhelm the enemy here. Oh, we're breaking through. We broke through their main defense at the two arrow towers here. So we're going to be able to push through and surround most of his forces. You see, this is a really smart idea to form square formation because we are going to surround him very soon. So he's going to be able to hold on multiple fronts. And hold on, he will. King of Norway now duking it out. He's no duke. He's a king, but he is duking it out. Oh, God. All right, sorry. I'll walk myself out. What? All right, the Pavi Spears, again, they're just so good at holding the main line. I mean, whenever you're defending, always get a chance to bring the Pavi Spearmen, unless your faction doesn't have them. But if they do have them, be sure to bring them because they're very, very useful. Imagine if he had a catapult back here, just, you know, shooting the this main horde, main grouping of infantry here. It would be disaster. There we go. He's breaking through. I've got some of my foot knights charging in as well, trying to surround these Pavi Spears. And we do have them surrounded here. And it's a bit chaotic at this point of the battle. The King of Norway still fighting it out. So cool. I mean, just let's get a bird's eye view of this fight. I mean, it looks so awesome. Look at that. Right at the entrance of this keep. They're fighting for their lives. They're fighting for their people, but it's not going to be enough. Pavi Spears, man. They're a tough unit to crack. They're almost full strength. That's crazy. Alright, so most of the forces on this side have been destroyed. Our troops are pouring through the streets. We're actually taking the town center. You can fall back inside here and defend it, I'm pretty sure. It's a little glitchy, but I was able to... You can see here I'm actually going to attack the gate, so you can actually break through here. Come on, attack it. Attack it, take it down. It's just, I mean, they're doing such a great job with this mod. I really can't say enough good things about this team, the mod leader, Warman. They're doing a great job, and I appreciate all their effort into this mod. Because not only is it extremely fun to play, but it's also really fun to make these videos like this. Just it adds so much life to Total War. More diversity. There we go. The gate's been open. It's like opening and closing. Again, this is a little glitched out. There we go. Charge in. Take the keep. Take the keep. Excellent. Oh, it just closed on him. There we go. That's going to be the end. Finally, his Pavi Spears break. And we do take this great castle. So, yeah, let me guys know. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like and a comment. And just let me know how you feel about these really cool buildings here. And just the upgrade to this mod. I think it's fantastic. But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and look at the results here. You can see that my infantry did such a great job. And this is my lower tier infantry. Look at this. One of them got 767 kills. I have no idea how. I don't even recall them, like, you know, wrecking lives. I just sent them in. They got 700 kills. They will certainly be getting extra turkey legs for our celebration of taking the city. My crossbows didn't get any kills. They didn't really see a lot of action, but my longbows did pretty well. My cav doing pretty solid here. And again, my more elite infantry, the foot knights, they did pretty well as well. And yeah, overall, pretty good job with my infantry. Looking at Jackie Fish's army, his Muslim archers did pretty well. His swordsmen doing great. 358 kills, fantastic. His cav doing pretty well. His foot men-at-arms, not so much. One got 72, but the rest got pretty low. 40 is pretty good. Spear's doing okay. And we'll move on to UD player. And his army, his infantry kind of suffered there. I think he should have brought more archers. And instead of a great bombard, I feel like a great bombard is more for an offensive army instead of a defensive army. So I think if he brought the catapult, it would have been a better situation. And then the one-man clan, who's bringing a tiny army, but elite army. Yeah, his macemen did pretty well. Everyone did well, but just not enough. He needed to get more kills. Unfortunately, he could not accomplish that. And we do take victory. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. It means a lot to me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. So thanks guys. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And I'll see you next time.